Based on what I recently learned, I believe this is called the stigma, and this is the pollen all around the stigma. And you could see that this, if it is called stigma, is not touching any of the pollen here, which is starting to get limp, and I gotta hurry up because it's kind of late in the morning, nearing 9 o'clock. So if this, and I'll show you an example in a minute, is touching the pollen, you don't need, I've been told or learned, to self-pollinate this. But because it's not touching, I was told to collect the pollen on a brush and then go ahead and pollinate the stigma here, because this plant here has had a lot of flowers on it that are pre-flowers that are dying. It's had flowers a month ago that have all died. I've lost about 30 or 40 fruit because my flowers are dying and not producing fruit. So I'm going to go ahead and continue pollinating this. I'll put it on pause for a minute, but you want to make sure you get a good amount of pollen in these, and you should probably do this earlier in the morning. These plants bloom at night and only for a short time. When the sun comes up, they usually die off and go away. So you want to get this done while it's still dark. Is probably better. And what I'm going to do now with this pollen, and I wish I had a better brush that I could get more pollen on here, but it's not the best brush. This was a brush I had in my camera bag. Alright, so we're going to take some of this pollen now, and we're going to take it to my side yard where I have another open flower. We'll pause this now, but I'm going to collect more pollen so I could bring enough with me to the side. And then I'm going to bring the side yard pollen back here. Let's pause. So the first plants out front have been sterile and not making flowers. And this one here, you could see, is touching the pollen. So this one here, I believe, should be self-pollinating, but it's okay to cross-pollinate. So I've learned, if those people are right, to cross-pollinate these, and it's okay to get some pollen on this one just to make sure. But on the other plant, you could see that this stigma piece here was not touching any of the pollen pods. So we've got the other pollen cross-pollinated on here. I want to get, oh, here's a bunch of pollen in the bottom. I'm going to collect this pollen that's fallen off here and put it on the brush. Okay, I've got some pollen on the brush. We're going to bring this, I'm going to get some more off of this petal right here. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to try to walk this to the front yard now. Hold on. So that one, this flower here again, is touching the pollen. I'm going to try to share this on both of these flowers on this right here. Put a little on there and put a little on there. And then mix this up again. I got some pollen here I can collect. Get that up on there. Got some pollen here to collect. And we're going to put that on there. And I'm going to try to take some more pollen back to that one on my side yard. Take that back to the side yard and pollinate one more time over there. Okay. Okay, we're back on my side yard. The other plants are over that fence there. And we're going to dust this with that front yard pollen. Make sure we get it just like I saw it done elsewhere. Just trying to get as much pollen collected as I can here. That took it off good. Okay, so let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some fruit out of this.